Today we take a closer look at the value and virtue of public service and its occupants as Africa commemorates Public Service Day. Sindisiwe Chikunga, who is the Deputy Minister for Public Service and Administrations in the country, spoke to us about the significance of this day.
On this day, we take time as public servants in the continent to reflect on governance issues, but also to reflect on our performance. Public service is about caring. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in health, whether you are a policeman, for that matter, whether you are a soldier. We are expected to provide, to care for our citizens and to provide service, and therefore to serve our people. So this is a very important day for us because we're also able to look at our contribution as different countries to the welfare and well-being of the continent. So that if we think that there is a country that is not doing well or is doing well on a particular subject, we can then share those experiences and learn some lessons.
The City of Joburg's MMC of Corporate and Shared Services, Loyiso Masuku, also weighed in on what it means to be a public servant.
Public servants have to have integrity. Public servants have to be honest. You've got to have a spirit of patriotism within you. You've got to have a spirit of willingness to serve, willingness to work the extra mile. I always say that being a public servant and also being a public rep for us, because we are voted, the one cannot function without the other. It's an interdependency. We need each other. Communities are what make us to exist. Public servants then become the people. They are the most important people because they make government work. That is why it's always important to appreciate our employees who work in the public service. That's why it's always important to engage with them and understand their concerns.
And now let's hear from a public servant who works for the municipality's police department.
It is really important as a public servant that we are recognized for the job we do on a daily basis. And I think my job has also taught me a lot of things professionally and personally. I've got good communication skills. I'm eager to learn new things, and also it's brought some integrity into my life, and also having compassion and empathy for people who I live with within my community, because as a police officer you work and live with your community, so it's important to know what's the problems within the community and how to solve it as a public servant. And within the city of Joburg, there is a big trust issue between the community and the law enforcement agencies. But us as public servant, we need to get down on the ground and communicate one-on-one or with a big crowd of people, just to ensure them that we are here to serve and to protect them. And if there's anything they need to learn concerning law, then we are there to convey that message and to help them.
As the rest of the continent continues to celebrate teachers and nurses, policemen and firefighters, we had an opportunity to sit down with another public servant in the form of the Speaker of Council, Councillor Nongceba Mulwele, who unpacked for us the functions of the municipality and the importance of the role that she plays.
Most and foremost, what I am going to improve in council, which has not been happening pretty much, is to involve the citizens of Johannesburg through stakeholder relations, through public participation. Most people of Johannesburg don't necessarily understand how council work. That is why when we have problems with ESCOM, for example, you would find citizens going to the councillor's house and fighting with the councillor because they don't understand the role of public representatives. They don't understand the role of council. They don't understand how council functions. So the first and foremost things that I will be doing, it is to do road shows, doing public education on how council works. As a Speaker of Council, I will abide with the constitutional mandate that requires the Speaker to work within the law, requires the Speaker to be neutral, requires the Speaker to embrace all parties represented in Council.
Hi, I'm Danny Glover, and you're watching Joburg Today.